it is time for wind down and a facial. That's my favorite time at night. Wind down and a facial. And what's wind down and a facial? Grab a glass of wine and we're going to pamper ourselves. And that's what it's all about. It's all about us pampering ourselves, whether you're a man or a woman, because as you know, we have men's products. But I had a meeting with a woman today, and she says, she's starting to get to the point where she, wants to take better care of her skin, and and she kind of feels weird when you start to focus on yourself, but it's because you need to, because you're going to where you're supposed to be going. And she goes, hey, I know I got to get on top of these things and really look the part. So that's amazing. I love that conversation today. So our demonstration tonight is the Microdermabrasion Set. Okay, so you have your microdermabrasion, which is refined, and you have your pore minimizer. Now what this does is it's going to polish your skin, give it a younger look, and it is going to also, it reduces, of course, your pores because we have the pore minimizer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to moisten my face. I'm going to get my water cooled down a little bit, but that's okay. I am going to I move things around. So this is the set. And just bear with me as I get my product. I see one product here, and I had the other. And we will be back in 1 second. Let me just make sure I have what I need. And we are back. So I did find what I needed. And the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to get my little demonstration packets ready so that when I moisten my skin, that it doesn't. So step one is, of course, the microdermabrasion, the refining. I've already washed my face. Tonight I used the Botanicals facial wash. I just wanted to see how it felt. The smell of it, very nice, lovely, light scent. If you want a little aromatherapy with your facial, awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna moisten up my face here. Now, one of the reasons I'm doing this is because over the years, again, I have the combination oily skin. And like I said, after just having had that sea collar on with those foams, that some type of chemical, it was not good for my skin. And when I talked to a physical therapist, they was like, yeah, many people have that complaint, like their skin gets rough, bumpy, and then you have to restore it. So that's what we're using this microdermabrasion refine and set for. And if you have oily skin, you're going to have large pores, okay? So I already cleansed my face, which is our first step. And then while your skin is still moist, because you don't want, and you gently scrub because it's going to work. And the reason why you want, just depending on how you are with textures, because this is going to be very grainy, okay? And very lightly, I feel the grains. But one thing I want to point out is, I remember over the years I had something, like it darkened in here and I didn't think anything about it. I thought it was just my skin until I went and had extractions. I did not know that was clogged pores. And some people may have that same thing, thinking, oh, I can't do anything about that, just because they don't know about skincare. Now, let me tell you, if you've never had extractions, that is so painful. I sat there and took it, and when I saw my skin, I was like, yay. But Lord, the things we do, I would rather do this microdermabrasion on a regular basis. I think if it helps, because again, I have oily combination skin. So as my skin if it gets dry and flaky, or the pores get clogged with any dead skin, it starts to build up. So I'm going to do one side and, really, really work it. I think I had read somewhere many years ago, because again, this was my thing many years ago as well, just, learning about skincare and how to take care of oneself, especially with what I wanted to do. And I'm going to only do one side here. And I'm not going to say anything. I wonder, and hopefully you notice, I do not have my retouch on at all. Let me tell you that. I took that off because I want you to see the differences. So as I said, I had some things happen, and sometimes just using a wash and a moisturizer may not work. You may have to, do a little extra step in your routine, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you're going to love the results. And you notice I'm avoiding my eyes as best as possible. I want to get into those problem areas, but I'm avoiding my eyes. And I always I'm always amazed at my skin when I'm done with these things. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off. And depending on the time you do this, for me, I'm going to do this at night. Now, maybe in the winter, again, because you're taking off a layer of your skin. If you're going to do this during the day, you're going to definitely follow, after you use your pore minimizer, you're going to follow with sunscreen. Okay? It's winter, it's less sun. You may not need sunscreen. But as we know, sunscreen is our friend and our protector from those free radicals. But I'd like to do something like this at night because, you know, depending on your skin, again, it's removing a layer, so you may look a little red, right? So I like to do something like this at night so that my skin can look great in the morning, okay? And I'm going to definitely do my other side because you're going to notice something, but I'm not going to tell you what you're going to notice. Here I am. I'm taking this off here. Okay, you see I'm a little different there. Like, it'll lighten it up a little bit. Wow. Still some work to do, and this may be something you do twice a week. And I do believe that's, of course, that's what's normally recommended for something like this is twice a week. If you feel like you don't need twice a week, once a week. But it should be part of your, wow. Now you notice this side, it seems, I don't know if it seems plumped or it looks higher than this side, right? That's what I was looking for. Wow. Look at that. Wow, that's amazing. And then your skin is, like, you can see that up here, like the difference. It stops really right there in the middle where the light hits it. You're like, oh, all lovely. And, you know, it's like you're glowing on this side and the other side. So if you do that one side test, make sure you do your other side, right? But you notice this side looks plumper. The skin looks healthier already. And we're going to keep using this for, you know, we'll do it again. No, what is it? Wednesday. So we'll do this again Friday or Saturday. Peeling off those layers of skin. Okay, I think I have that all off. I don't feel any of it. It came off very nicely. It's not grainy. It really came off with the first wipe, but you know, you just want to make sure you got your product rinsed off. Wow, that is, wow. Okay, so I'm going to let this just dry a little bit, just a little bit, because I want to put the pore minimizer on. And you know, this is probably something you would use more in the day. I say the pore minimizer, but just because this is, you know, to follow, and this is for dry to oily skin, because, you know, some dry skin can be flaky and get different things. So we're going to keep using this and see if this continues to lighten, which is, you know, again, just dry skin, oil that gets trapped in there. And I am going to put it, as you can see here, I'll put it over here. That's where we're going to test just a little bit. Wow. And then you're going to, of course, follow with your regular moisturizer. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to put some on my chin because I don't have really big pores and it's kind of hard to see, but I'm just going to put some on this side here. My nose is looking good, so my pore area tends to be in here, a little bit on the nose, not really, and then depending on in here, okay? And that's kind of hard to tell, but I can see it. We can tell the difference, yeah. This side versus that side. And that is from the chemical that was in that mask. So that's why transformation and pamper yourself. Okay, ladies. Taking care of others is important, but taking care of ourselves is even more important. So that is the microdermabrasion set. I'm going to continue to use this, and we'll see the improvements of the skin as we continue to use this product. But it feels good. I don't have any tingling or anything after putting this on my face. The pore minimizer, that's one of the things when I would use other scrubs or something like a microdermabrasion, is that I don't think I was scrubbing too hard. It seemed like I was scrubbing about the same as I normally would. But there isn't any stinging, so that's amazing. So I hope you enjoyed this wind down facial. Peace, love, and many blessings, and I'll see you next time.